All they had to do is contact me
No.
so I could have my representative
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No worries.
verify. I mean, this is the 6th survey.
Set a point for it.
I've been to court how many times? And with more to come.
Okay. Let's see where they're going now. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, that's a good corner. By the way, you own that too.
Mm-hmm.
I can ask him if he has permission over there.
Caleb, you don't leave the truck or the equipment, okay?
Sorry?
You don't leave the truck or the equipment.
Yeah, boy.
It's a funny sound for the equipment prompt.
So he's directing someone to not leave the truck and equipment. Does that infer that we're going to be mischievous?
No, might just be a standard
Okay.
command.
I love all these standards.
Yeah. Did you check your mail today?
Yes. Mailbox.
We could have done it while we're out here. I wonder whose car that is.
Oh, I think it's my sister-in-law's
Okay.
car. They're doing that fence over there.
Oh yeah, so they're getting it out of the way. Do you want me to call Trip? Let them know they're out here. So this stuff is bad.
Yeah.
China berry.
4x4, no ID.
China berry is invasive. There's quite a bit of it in here. It drops those berries and it just takes over.
Yeah, I gotta get out of there.
Pictures of each one. Your sister talk to you? Your sister-in-law talk to you? You point that camera at me. Did she let you know about the free surveying I did for her this morning?
No.
About the property corners I found so that helped them with their fence?
No, she didn't.
She didn't tell you that, did she?
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
So that changes everything.
I think it makes it, I'm not a bad dude.
Well, I'm not.
But I'm also, you know, out here, I'm just out here trying to survey the right of way. I'm just trying to find the property corners in the front. We're
All
trying to
I
appease
ask-
you by not going down the property
all
line,
I
and then you
ask-
brought her out here, which made it 10 times worse since she's been here.
You're being very defensive. All I asked.
Oh, I wake up that way.
Well, I
Oh,
thought
I'm
we didn't
sorry
want to
about that.
talk anymore. Let's
But-
not talk anymore.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris, I didn't get your last name.
Hollenbeck.
Hollenbeck.
Yes, sir.
You gave me a card for a different Chris.
You're wrong about that.
Hollenbeck.
Can you go get that for me?
I-
There's
I-
only
I
a
will.
few spell.
I could be wrong. I've
Yeah.
been wrong
I
before.
can go get another one right out of that truck.
Good, Joe.
Okay.
Matter of
got
fact, why don't you follow me?
it. Okay, sure.
I don't like being called a liar. You've been wrong more than once today.
We can all be wrong. All I'm asking is
I'll let you
notify
grab one.
so that we could.
And what name's on that?
Chris Hollenbeck.
Hollenbeck, right?
Yep, you got it. Okay.
Please don't ever say I'm trying to deceive you again.
All right. All we needed is to have me the courtesy to have representation on behalf of myself and my neighboring property owner so that we can agree on where you're going to put some sort of a monument.
I'm not putting any monuments in. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any digging. I'm investigating. I'm in and out. I'm making a little bitty hole, and I'm trying not
Right.
to disturb the grass.
So you think there'll be another crew to come out and they're going to put, because how are you going to map out this easement that's such controversy?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't do that. That's an Eddie Munoz thing.
okay.
I'm just trying to get the information. Okay, I'm just trying to gather the information of the right-of-way so that we can take the piece of easement and fit it into the puzzle. Personally, I live in Osteen, okay? It doesn't matter to me what happens here, okay? I don't care. I understand that you don't want crews coming onto your property. I know you don't want any digging. I know you don't want
No,
any...
you're misunderstanding, Chris. The county came out and directed one of your crews 3 years ago to change the property boundary and swing it that effectively took about 9 feet of my lakefront. Now, if they did that to you, I think you'd be
You're
upset.
talking about they took 9 feet of your lakefront towards
Yes.
the property?
Yes.
How can they do that? What if that
They
thing
got your-
floods and it comes all the way up to your house?
They got your company through a guy named Hal Collins and a Ricky Phillips to stiff arm one of your surveyors that was about to retire to see the light, and he surveyed it, swung the property boundary, took 9 feet of my lakefront. Okay, then they used that in a permit application. Okay, so now you're involving issues with another agency of government. It's not that I don't mind you digging and doing your job to try to locate boundaries. It's when you do it under basically fraudulent intentions. I just want to be sure that your crew is not under that same umbrella, all led by your favorite guy, Brian Mack.
Yeah.
This is all part of Brian Mack and the Orange County Legal Department.
So why isn't Brian Mack out here? Why aren't
should
you
be.
yelling at Brian Mack?
He's
why
not
don't you
here.
get the law involved with him? Why don't you take her down there to talk to Brian Mack?
Oh, we would. We've already talked to him in court. And that guy's a pretty big guy. He came off that stand about this big. You got to be careful with how you deal with that guy, in my opinion. But he has cost me a fortune. So it's not that I'm just being a pain in the ass about you digging up part of my yard.
What the
That's
problem
not
came
the problem.
in is when you tried to interrupt the survey of like Mr. Nichols, and now you want to talk about Mr. Bloodworth. And, I don't have a lot of heart for people that sell off their land to easements, okay? Because you got paid.
What? I did. I did.
You
but,
either got paid or you bought that property with the easement already on there.
You don't know the whole story, but listen, you're totally wrong there. Okay? Yeah.
But either way, if you bought the property and
I'm
the
just trying
easement
to
was
explain
there,
to
then
you
you
why
paid
I'm taking this serious stand. Okay?
I get it.
Because when the legal department gets a surveyor company to come out and disobey what the established recorded plat, to interfere with a court case, creates a permit with taking 9 feet of my lakefront, I think any one of you guys would be, that's bullshit.
Well,
Even in Osteen, that would be bullshit.
So now you said that you think I could understand that.
Yeah.
I do understand.
Okay.
That. What I don't understand, would you like to know that? Why are you still in litigation 5 years today over your land and 9 feet? What? How come you don't have a survey that's provided you the 9 feet? And
I
then
do.
You win.
You just showed it to me.
And guess what? When you do get that,
Chris, you just showed it to me.
then you should get all your money back when you go to court. You should sue Mr. Brian Mack and anybody else that's ever cost you money for this. They should pay for the survey that proved your lot true.
Okay, I'll take that as good advice. I've done that.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't think you lost anything then.
As I stand here today, I've lost quite a bit.
Okay, so you've yet to sue them for your money.
No.
Your losses.
This is still in court. That's why I'm trying to tell you. I would think that Ed Munez would have said, guys, be careful. Let's
What
play
did the
this.
judge say in 2015 when he said that we would let you know we're coming out?
We went and sat in front of the judge, and she read off your infamous statute, and I said, ma'am, I understand the statute. I was pro se at the time. I said, I understand the statute because I've read it. All I wanted to do was get the legal department in front of you to explain what their purpose was, because they made the same mistake that was done in 2020, where they swung the angle, doesn't agree with the plat. The plat says 91 degrees 50 minutes. They used 90. What that does, took 9 feet of my lakefront.
Okay, absolutely. You got 300,
Okay,
400
so
feet
that activity has cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars, not to mention the stress I've been under trying to fight this because of the shenanigans of the Orange County Legal Department trying to cover this whole drainage bullshit that you guys are trying to survey. So it would be in your best interest, I would think, to coordinate with me and Mr. Bloodworth, not Mr. Nichols. He's not involved. Mr. Baker is not involved. It's this line here where this easement is.
There's no survey that is just off a line. You can't just come out and survey a line and say that line is where it is. You have to prove that line according to the block.
Okay.
So you have to dig up other property corners. People come out every day, all day long, and go, "Why are you digging up my yard?" And my old boss that now works at this company too used to go, "Thank you for telling me my guys are working. Matter of fact, call me if they stop digging," and hang up on them.
If I knew you guys were going to follow the plat
Mhm.
and reestablish the correct line,
Sure.
I'd be a happy camper.
Well, I'll have you know, Eddie Muniz is one of the nicest guys that I've
He
ever
is.
met.
He came talk to me. He and I had a good conversation.
And he would work with you.
Why didn't he
hand in
work?
hand.
Why didn't he work with me on this right now?
Because we don't have to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's my choice words.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's over.